basic reasons. Before his fall, the demon was an angel of great power who, out of pride, refused to submit to God. After being banished from heaven, Satan dragged other fallen angels with him and became the enemy of God. Since he cannot directly harm God, he attacks what God loves most: humanity, created in his image and likeness. Theology teaches that Satan hates humans because God gave them the opportunity to attain heavenly glory, a happiness that he himself forfeited through his rebellion. St. Augustine explains that the demon's envy is the source of his actions against humanity, because he cannot bear that people are raised to perfect communion with God. God allows the demon a certain power over the world as a test for people, so that they can freely choose between good and evil. St. Peter warns us, "Be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour." The fight against temptations and evil purifies the soul and strengthens the will, which makes the merits of the righteous even greater. The demon wants to destroy God's plan by destroying the family, morality, and faith. We see this in the history of mankind with the spread of heresies, idolatry, occult practices, and attacks on the church. Jesus Christ himself calls the devil the father of lies, because his strategy is to deceive and twist the truth in order to lead people to ruin. From the book of Genesis to Revelation, the Holy Scriptures portray the demon as the enemy of man, but also as a tool that God allows for his glory. Although Satan tried to thwart Christ's mission, the cross ultimately defeated him. However, his work continues until the end of time, when he will finally be thrown into the lake of fire. The demon persecutes humanity because he hates God, envies our heavenly destiny, wants to plunge us into ruin, and desires to destroy the divine order. However, his power is limited, and Christ has already defeated him. Our best defense is God's grace, prayer, the sacraments, and a life of holiness. In summary, we can say that the demon hates man because he sees in him the image and likeness of God. Every human being, simply by existing, reminds Satan of the divine glory that he lost through pride. When the demon looks at us, he doesn't just see earthly creatures, he sees the image and likeness of God himself, beings who are called to eternal communion with him. This arouses unrestrained hatred in him, because he knows that through God's mercy, we still have the chance of salvation, while he himself is damned forever. Therefore, his main goal is not only to separate us from God, but to distort or destroy this divine image within us by leading us to sin and moral decay. But as St. Paul teaches, "But where sin abounded, grace did much more abound." The demon hates man because ultimately every soul that is saved is a victory of God over him.